First off, I just wanted to talk about the one thing that's probably been on my mind the most for the last month or so, and that is fire season. It's here. It's claiming lives. It's claiming property. And once again, while there are fires across the state, once again, our beautiful part of the world is getting hit with some of the hardest, worst fires in history. And there's a lot that goes in to creating a massive wildfire, and you all know that. We talk a lot about forest management and an overload of fuels, and we also talk about climate change, right? We talk about how our fire seasons are getting longer and our temperatures are getting higher, leading to more dry fuels, and we're seeing lightning storms in the time of the year we wouldn't normally. And so these conditions combined, along with many other complex factors, are creating these wildfires that are not only destroying homes and taking lives, but having a real impact on our economy, and having a health and safety air quality issue for not only our residents here in the first district, but people all over the state of California. And as we've been talking about for 3 years on my campaign, attacking the wildfire crisis will be my #1 priority. And we're going to do that in 2 ways, right? We're going to push for policies that help us get into our national forests, help us reduce fuels, and bring back the ecological health of those forests, right? So they can be healthy ecosystems that help provide water for the state of California, that can provide biomass for our industries, and can create a healthy, safe ecosystem for the plants and animals that live there, right? Forest management, #1 thing. And the other thing, what was #2 that we just talked about? Climate change. We have about 12 years, according to the International Panel on Climate Change, to make a change, to make this happen, to make sure that we can have a livable planet for your children and your grandchildren to inhabit, right? Climate change should be the most important thing on everyone's mind if we are forward thinking. And I've been talking about climate change for a long time as well, and thinking about how our region can become the face of mitigating climate change instead of the face of being the victims of climate change. So working to enhance climate change mitigation policies right here in our North State, by one of them, right, is making healthy forests, helping our farmers sequester more carbon, helping get clean energy, jobs up in this area. These are all ways that we can, in Northern California, mitigate climate change. I'm running for the House of Representatives. I'm running for Congress, and I am running against 4-term Congressman Doug LaMalfa. And Doug LaMalfa has had 8 years in the House to do something, anything, about forest management, but he has instead failed to show the understanding or the care to understand even how forest ecosystems work. So we're going to cross that off of his list of things that he's working on. And climate change being our second big issue that we're talking about this evening, well, Congressman LaMalfa does not believe in human-induced climate change. So we're going to cross that off of his list as well.